A rabbi give me an analogy. He said, look, imagine you left your home and then someone came and occupied it, and then you try to get it back, and then they went to the judge. Have you heard some of these analogies? Maybe you can.
Yeah, that's assuming that, that's taking it to a place which I don't usually go. That's making the assumption that today's Jews are really the descendants of the ancient Hebrews that used to live in that part of the world some 3,000 years ago. That's a bit of a stretch for me. And even if it was true, I don't think it. I agree with him. It doesn't justify. I did not live there 3,000 years ago. My grandparents immigrated from Ukraine. Their parents, their grandparents didn't live there, and I don't know any Jew that can trace his or her ancestors back to the ancient Hebrews. So that's a lot of myth there, and I don't think it's relevant. The point is, the Zionist movement was a colonialist movement. It was brutally oppressive, and that is why we have a problem, and that is why there's no peace in Palestine.
Miko Peled said that no Jews can trace their ancestry to the ancient Hebrews, and therefore, the Jews cannot be returning to a land where they have no ancestry ties to. The Jews have many other excuses for conquering Palestine. 1. God gave that land to them. 2. They used to live there and only returning to their land after 2,000 years. 3. The Holocaust forced them to look for a safe haven in Palestine. Miko Peled does not agree with any of the above, but he has come up with a brand new excuse of his own why the 6 million Jews now in Palestine are entitled to remain in Palestine, that they were born there. But how about the French born in Algeria and the British in Kenya but were forced out? Miko Peled, himself a descendant of European migrants who entered the land without the permission of the natives, feels he is entitled to that land, period, and he has no intention of peacefully going home like all the previous European colonists like the French, the British, the Italians did. Miko Peled does not seem to consider the opinion of the native Palestinians on the matter. He has decided that the foreign Jews remain in Palestine, if born there.